We have a couple of normal residents, I don't even know that they're residents, that will show up and use the front restroom, and the items are missing when they're gone. So this will just give us better control, but we're gonna change the Pine Street entrance, will be an employee-only entrance, and we're gonna ask all the residents to use the front door, and, you know, once we reopen.
If we come in after hours to get our packets or whatever, we'd be using this door, not the one over there.
Mr. Chairman, your protocols won't be any different. Your badges will work on all the doors.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Is
So
there
there will
there's
be
not
a
gonna be any
scanner
swipes
on
in
those
those
doors.
glass doors,
Okay.
just at the front.
Yeah, correct. Well, I don't know. I think there's going to be, these doors are going to lock, and there will be a magnetic swipe, just like you have there.
That's what I'm
But
asking.
your badge will work as, you know, routine as just any
Okay.
other door.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah.
And I
we'll-
see that you have the glass in the hallway there that you're starting to work on for the doors going up.
For the open days,
Yeah,
yeah. And we'll roll out a reopening announcement so residents know what to expect. You know, by the time we get the floor decals, by the time all the glass gets installed, it'll likely be after the July 4th holiday. So I suspect that's consistent with the next council meeting as well,
So July 4th would possibly be when the residents can just come to City Hall?
as normal,
I'm
correct?
sure that they're wondering, you know.
That's
when
the
can we
goal
come
right
in?
now.
Okay. Will that also be the time where we will open it up to residents coming in for our meetings?
I'm going to address that
Oh,
real
okay, all
quick.
right.
So.
I have one more question other than that.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm talking about the courts. I had talked to Judge Salamone over the weekend in regards to something else, flowers actually. And so he just wanted me to let the residents know and to let everybody know that the courts are open. They're not open for you to actually come in and walk in. But he says he's even had people sitting in their car talking to them on their phone and conversing with them right there, whether they had a court case or something. So if you are wondering, anybody from the residents wondering, oh, I can't do anything because the courts are closed, call the courthouse because they will set up something for you.
Marianne? Oh, go ahead. Sure.
Question for Laura, please.
Ms. Crump? Or, I'm sorry,
Mrs. Fell.
Fell, yeah.
I had a call in reference to the, I guess, is there something coming up tomorrow night in reference to new condos going in on Party and Superior area that backs up to those other condos?
Through the chair, yes, there is.
Was there a letter sent out?
I'm sorry, yes, there was
Yeah.
notices sent out, and there was a legal ad published in the paper.
Okay.
And the agenda is on the city website.
What I was asked today by a couple of the people that live in there, they want to know if they can attend the planning meeting because it's important. They feel that a number of people in there want to attend the planning meeting in reference to that project going in behind them.
Yeah, that's not possible at this time because City Hall is closed, as you're aware, but they can contact me via email during the meeting and give me, and there's also going to be a place on the website where they can comment also, similar to what we do here at council.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Anybody else? I just got a couple things I'd like to discuss. Number one, I would like to wish my daughter a happy 20th birthday. Cindy, did you have any questions? Okay. I want to address something, I guess, just before the meeting. I got a couple messages and all this stuff. You know, somebody posted on Facebook, it's my decision not to open up City Hall to have these meetings. That is 100% false. Anybody sitting up here, especially our assistant Michelle, would know I would much rather open these meetings than to deal with all the stuff we've dealt with on the computer via Zoom and all these other, you know, Cindy as well. There is still an order in effect right now. It is Executive Order 2020-75, and that is in effect till June 30th. Believe me, as soon as that's listed, we're going to have an open meeting because I update the council every 2 weeks before the meeting. Hey, you know, and as they can tell you, I was hoping that we were going to be able to do this at the beginning of this month. So don't always believe what you read on Facebook. I appreciate those that reached out to me to ask me specifically, but as soon as we can open this building, I would much rather do that. And that's that.
I did mention that on Facebook, that it was June 30th.
Yes, but you know, if you want to blame me, that's fine, but it is not my decision. Clerk Bauer?
I did not receive any questions or emails, and I've been refreshing and checking everything. So Nothing was sent in, just in case any of you were told they were gonna send something, I did not get it.
Okay.
Update on my office, Friday, we will be mailing out 5,937 absentee ballots. That is the most we have sent out since I've been here for primary. So I was gone this weekend for a few days. When I came back, I had over 100 in my email box waiting for me. So they're coming in fast and furious. I expect for the August 4th, maybe 12,000, if not 15. They keep coming in at the rate they are. So it'll be an interesting historical event. We are moving the processing to the Sportsplex. I don't know if I had mentioned that yet, but we're running out of room here. This just isn't, so you'll have you won't be barricaded.
I won't be locked out of my office.
No, and just to give you something to go off of, our initial mailing in November of 2016, we mailed out about 3,000 in a presidential election, our initial mass mailing. So I think we had 6,000 roughly that election, so this is, it's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
Okay?
Appreciate it. Thanks for the,
Right.
and just to, remind everybody, if you're watching on cable, there's a link on our website that if you'd like to send a question in during the meeting, you can send it through that. You have to go in and sign up for that and send it in through that, but you can also email directly to Clerk Bauer, Cindy Bauer, and she will read that question at the meeting. So that's just a reminder. We are now live streaming it through our website, and it's also on cable TV. I don't remember the specific channels. I think Comcast is 12.
And 10 on WOW.
Yeah. So, real quick, Mayor, Charlie, you had a question?
No, I just wanted to make a comment. I drive every time I go towards the south end of Taylor, that side, I always drive through the park.
Mm-hmm.
And, somebody approved a new ice cream place in there. They've sold out twice.
I've yet to try it yet.
Very nice people. They do a really nice job, so.
Yeah, usually I drive through the park too quite often, and I do see a lot of people, and I know my dad approves. I have yet to try it, so.
You didn't help sell out?
No, actually I haven't. I keep saying I'm gonna stop, but I.
You have to say their name, it's Maggie's.
Yeah. Mayor?
Mr. Chairman, yeah, she's doing really well. It's amazing if you just open your doors for business. I mean, the crowd is certainly there, and they're interested in buying ice cream and water and other things, so I think it's a great addition. Just real quick, while we're in this meeting, you all probably saw communication come through text if you've looked at your phone. We did have, it sounds like an incident that happened at the intersection of Telegraph and Goddard related to the one of the protests going on. I don't have any details to share with you other than I did step back during the meeting to talk to Chief Blair to see if he could begin trying to find out what happened and getting an accurate story. So it looks like there's all kinds of versions of the story that are already taking shape while we're in this meeting. So we'll get you that information as soon as it's available, that we can get you all accurate information. So just, if you can be patient, we'll get it to you tonight.
Okay, appreciate it.
Mr. Chair, Mayor, did the police department know that they were gonna be in that area? Because I know in the newspaper it said they were gonna be at the courthouse, but then when I came down Telegraph, they're right there.
Mr. Chairman, I'll ask Chief Blair to come up and speak directly to that item. I can tell you that I did not know they were going to be here at all today. Now, on Saturday, we were contacted by several individuals, so we knew they were going to be here. We were there. We were, I think, a good partner to the peaceful protest. It went on without a hiccup. I think everybody left satisfied. There were no issues. Today, I was not aware personally that it was going on. I got a call or a text from the treasurer saying that there was people in the middle of Goddard and Telegraph. So I don't know if the police department had different information, but I was not aware of it, the protest today.
We had no information about this rally today. The individual who organized Saturdays was tremendous with us. She had heard information that maybe they were going to try to do something today, but she was not a part of this. So we were not aware. Unfortunately, I can report that it appears that 2 people were struck by a vehicle at Goddard and Telegraph. Injuries appear to be minor, not life-threatening. We're investigating. So if anyone has any video information for us they could forward, we'd appreciate that. And we need to see both sides of the story to find out exactly what happened out there.
See, and that makes me sad because if we knew ahead of time, they could have been we would have had officers there or something, that's what really bothers me. It's nice to know ahead of time so that the protesters could be protected.
Right, I mean, we believe strongly in the First Amendment. It allows you
Right.
to peacefully assemble. We have no problems with addressing grievances that you have. We want you to do that safely. I have to be able to protect you. I want to allow you to have your First Amendment rights, but we have to be able to protect you. And I can't do that if I'm not aware or you get out into a roadway. It's very difficult for us to keep things safe.
Yeah.
Well, people get scared too. Someone's in front of their car, someone starts banging on their car, they panic. They're not used to people doing that. And you get a reaction of someone who's just trying to get away or escape a problem. They strike somebody and now we have a problem. So.
I know when I came down Telegraph, most of them were sitting down holding their signs. I didn't see anybody walking, so I don't know what happened afterwards.
That's
But
correct. I did see
I
them
hope they're
sitting as
okay.
well. We had a cop on the corner event that was coming back from at 6. So
I hope they're all right.
us as well.
Thank you, Chief. Okay, nobody else has anything?
One more question.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Mr. Mayor, question for you, sir. Reference Fletcher Park. By chance, have you seen, after heavy rains, that some of the walkways and stuff are underwater?
Mr. Chairman, we've actually had our DPW foreman out there evaluating it. We've had to pump some of it earlier in the spring. That particular area was built up about 1.5 feet higher than how it was spec'd by MDOT. But there are some drainage issues. We are going to deal with it by either putting in a catch basin or potentially a small retention area back there. We think we can fix it relatively simply, and it is isolated to one stretch of Fletcher Park, but it is an issue.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Nobody else has anything? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilwoman Winton. All those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed say no. The meeting is adjourned at 7:47 p.m.